Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've come to Milton Keynes to meet my mate Pete and Will. You recognise that car, that's for sure, the Supra. But we're not going to do a video on that because we've already done one. What we're going to do a video today on is the build over there. This ain't going to be no review or anything like that because that car is totally custom, it's totally stripped out. Not driven anything like that, we're just going to have a bit of fun. We've got plenty of Jack content today, the Supra, and we've got Civic Coupe, but it's completely stripped out. So what we're going to do, the usual, go for a little walk around on that. We get Will in the frame as well so he can talk to us about all the mods on that car because there's quite a bit. So yeah guys, let's go and have a little look. So guys, this is Will who owns the Civic Coupe. What we're going to do here is we're going to get Will to kind of talk to us about this car, like as I've mentioned before, because it's his car. He knows exactly what he's done, and obviously you can explain it better than I can anyway. So what we're going to do now is put the camera on to Will and yeah, he'll talk us through it. So come on then Will, what have we done to this car? So let's start with, like, say, the engine.
Yep. So the engine's a DC5 K20a engine, as well as the gearbox with the helicoil LSD. We have got an RBC air intake manifold with a 70mm ported throttle body.
Is that this bit here then?
That's this one here. So
right.
We've got the RBC throttle body intake with 70mm ported throttle body.
Okay.
3-inch intake, just a short ram. We've got stock EP3 rad and hoses. And then we've got a Pro Series fuel rail with OE injectors, all custom braided fuel lines. And it's a stock engine inside, running 254 horsepower.
Alright, so the engine and gearbox seems quite impressive out of a DC5 then, Will. So what about the bodywork? Because this bodywork, honestly, it's not standard, man.
No, it's not. So we've got canards on the front bumper, along with a Stoop front splitter.
Yeah.
And then as we come along, the wings are spaced out purely just for heat release from the brakes.
Yeah, because I noticed like you've got this kind of like a duct here, isn't it? So
yeah, it's just to release the heat from the brakes on the front.
And is that like a standard wing off the car?
Just a standard wing, just spaced out. That's
okay.
All it is. Then as we go along, we've got the polycarbonate windows, so all plastic, all on the sides and the back, apart from the glass windscreen.
And you got this kind of a duct here?
Yeah, that's just to get some fresh air into the cabin. It's always nice.
Oh, okay. Brilliant.
And then as we go further down to the rear, we have a half-cut rear bumper, just to stop any trapped air like a parachute.
Wow, okay.
And then we've also got the rear diffuser just to help with a bit of aero.
Yeah guys, check that out, look at that. It goes all the way underneath.
I don't know if you'll be able to see, but we've also got the Skunk 2 LCAs in gold.
Yeah, I think we can
ASR
just see right there.
subframe brace and an upgraded thicker roll bar, which is also adjustable.
Okay, and what about this wing? That's quite impressive.
This is a backyard Civic wing. It's all aero tested. Obviously we've got a carbon boot lid as well, just to save on a bit of weight. Actually
really sets the back of the car off, doesn't it? Because obviously clever green paintwork, carbon boot lid, spoiler, proper race car, and obviously you got the I can just notice you got the roll cage in there as well.
Yeah, full FIA approved roll cage done by SW Motorsport, and then we've got Battleship grey paint on there as well.
All right. So finally, then, how long have you owned this car?
It's coming up to 6 and a bit, 7 years now.
And like this kind of build project, then has that been like over the time, has it?
It has been. It's been a show car in the past, but it took around 3-4 years to get it to what it is now, but purely because of engine issues in the past with a single cam turbo. Okay, so Will, obviously you sat in the car and I noticed that there's a harness and there's only one seat. Tell us a story about that. So one seat is purely just for lightness, plus you don't get idiots in the car going, oh go on, take us for a spin and lose your licence. It is road legal as well. So yeah, in here we've got the roll cage, 6-speed DC5 box with an OE shifter. We've got a personal Nardi steering wheel in suede, along with an OMP snap-off boss, which is also NRG. And then we've got a couple switches and dials around here just to tell me what's going on, with a fan switch, horn switch, fog lights, and then we've also got all our dials telling us oil temperature, oil pressure, and we've also got our land bar reading as well.
So Will, what's kind of inspired you to kind of make this kind of car like the way it is? Like, I don't see any, like where I live, like in Birmingham, you kind of see like hot hatches and coupes with like say bolt-on bits, but you don't see anything like this as in a proper stripped out race car. So I take it you spend a lot of time on track and stuff.
I do indeed. I studied motorsport when I left school. It was fun working on it and working on race cars, but I wanted one for myself, so I decided to build one, and I've built it for Time Attack itself, so that's what I'm doing now, full season on Time Attack and just enjoying the car.
So guys, what we're going to do now, we've obviously had Will talk to us about his epic build on this thing. We're going to get this car now out on the road, get some rolling shots in, take it for a drive, and yeah, let's just see how this pans out. It's not going to be, like I said before, it's not going to be like a review, it's not going to be me comparing it to anything, it's just going to be having a bit of fun. And yeah, I do want to go back out in this as well at some point. So guys, here we go. I'm all strapped into this one-seat race car. Got the steering wheel here. I'll just mount it in there. This video is going to be quite echoey because obviously I am literally sitting in like a shell. So yeah, let's get the key and start the car up. This is one crazy car. I've not driven anything like this. It's definitely a car that you can't use on the road every day as a daily, you know. Yeah, no power steering. You need some really strong muscles to even get this around. As you can see right now. There we go. My God, this car is alive. Because it's basically made for Will and his body size, so it's not, like I say, it's not a regular car. And obviously there's no power steering. This thing probably only weighs about, I don't know, 900 kg. I thought when I drove that Supra the other day, like a few weeks ago, I thought that was quite raw. This thing really takes it to another level. I mean, I'm surprised how much you're driving you on the road. Yes, it's a road legal car, it's got a full road MOT, so there's no issues with that. However, having said that, it's not something that you would want to like use like to go to pick up some milk or bread from your local grocery shop. Yeah, this car is very alive, properly alive. You know, right now I don't even know where I am, just going down these sort of country lanes, just enjoying this thing. And this thing has got something like about 260 odd horsepower. Going to the front wheels, it certainly doesn't feel like it's, you know, kind of losing traction or anything. All the suspension work that's been done to this car, the limited slip diff and everything, they literally work together in harmony. Right guys, I am now completely knackered and my arms are probably much bigger than what they were when I started this video, because no power steering obviously is such a great feature to have in modern cars. One thing that is for sure, Will has created a proper build there. I think I mentioned in the video before, if it never came across clearly, the guy's 23 years old and quite aspiring to kind of see that he's gone and he bought a stock car and, you know, stripped it apart and turned it into something like that, a proper time attack track weapon. Awesome car. Can't compare it to anything, obviously. Not driven anything as raw as this. However, having said that, you know, it's a great kind of car for a country lane blast from what I sort of saw, quite raw. Obviously behind there we've got the Supra. I've done a full kind of, called it in-depth review of that maybe, or had a bit of fun in that, so do, you know, go and check that video out as well. So there's the two dudes who own these cars. Pete, which owns the Supra, lovely looking machine, and there's Will chugging away, who owns this nice build over here. And also there's an Audi TT over there. This is the film car that we used in this video, so I was hanging out the back of that when we were getting those rolling shots in. By the way guys, this car is up for sale, so if you want to know a bit more about it, it's quite modified. Hit up Will's Instagram and just get in touch with him and he'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2-litre TSI engine, but quite modified, pumping out about 300 horsepower. So yeah, if you're interested, just hit up Will. So guys, I hope you found this video entertaining, to say the least. Be sure to give this video a like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more car related content coming up. Don't forget to check me out on my Instagram, which will come up down here somewhere. Also I'll drop Will's Instagram in, and also my mate Pete's, who owns that Supra. So yeah, be sure to check their pages out as well. And hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye.